Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Stars of Terra. I am really glad you are here. Today's video is going to be something special. So make sure you stick around till the end. So let's begin.
On a clear night, when the power goes out and the world falls silent, look up. What you see is not just beautiful, it's terrifying. Across the galaxy, civilizations rise beneath gentle skies, a handful of stars, maybe a bright cluster, perhaps a glowing nebula smearing the dark. But from Earth, the sky burns, thousands of stars pierce the darkness. A river of light, the great spiral arm we call the Milky Way, stretches from horizon to horizon like a cosmic scar. TOS, it's wonder.to them, it would have been a warning, long before humanity sent probes beyond the heliopause, before our signals leaked into interstellar space. There were listeners, ancient cultures among the stars scanning the dark for signs of neighbors. And when they mapped our region of the galaxy, they found something unsettling. Our sky was too bright. Most habitable worlds orbit stars in relatively sparse regions of their galaxies. Fewer nearby supernova, fewer radiation storms, fewer gravitational disturbances. Stability is survival. Civilizations flourish where the sky is calm and predictable. Earth does not live in a calm neighborhood. We reside in the Orion arm of the Milky Way, a minor spiral arm wedged between giants. Our position gives us a spectacular view of the galactic. Cores glow, but it also places us within reach of volatile stellar nurseries and dying stars. Massive blue giants live fast and die violently here. Pulsars flicker, magnetars scream in radio frequencies. Gamma-ray bursts flash like cosmic gunshots. A distant astronomer studying us from light years away. Our sky would look unstable, dangerous, and that would raise a question. What kind of life survives under that? Because the truth is, Earth has endured things that would sterilize many worlds. Around 2.6 million years ago, evidence suggests a nearby supernova bathed our planet in cosmic radiation. Not close enough to wipe us out, but close enough to leave traces of iron-60 in ocean sediments. The sky would have flared with a new star, brighter than the moon, lingering for weeks. Life persisted. Further back, asteroid impacts reshaped entire ecosystems. The Chicxulub impact ended the reign of the dinosaurs in a single catastrophic season. Volcanoes darkened skies for years. Ice ages gripped the planet repeatedly. Still, life persisted. Imagine an alien civilization observing Earth's geological record. They detect atmospheric scars of catastrophe layered over and over again. They calculate extinction events. They model the radiation exposure from nearby stellar explosions. And then they see something impossible. Instead of resetting to microbial simplicity, life rebounds stronger, more complex. Multicellular organisms, intelligence, tool use, technology, resilience like that is rare. In many models of galactic development, civilizations evolve in relatively stable star systems. Fewer extinction-level events mean fewer evolutionary bottlenecks. But Earth's history reads like a survival trial by fire. Our biosphere is not the product of calm stability. It is the result of relentless stress, and stress, in evolution, is an accelerant. There's a concept sometimes whispered in speculative astrobiology, the idea that worlds in harsher cosmic environments might produce species uniquely adapted to chaos. If the sky above you regularly flashes with supernova, if radiation storms occasionally spike your atmosphere, if impacts and climate swings are part of your planetary rhythm, then only the adaptable survive. We are the descendants of survivors. Our immune systems evolved amid constant microbial warfare. Our ancestors endured ice ages with nothing but fire and ingenuity. We spread across deserts, tundras, mountains, jungles, reshaping environments rather than being confined by them. From orbit, Earth glows with artificial light. From radio wavelengths, we shout into the void. Within barely a century of powered flight, we split the atom, mapped our genome, and placed instruments on other worlds. An older civilization watching from afar, the timeline would look alarming. For billions of years, Earth was quiet. Then suddenly, in a geological blink, a species emerges and begins altering its planet's atmosphere intentionally. Its electromagnetic leakage grows exponentially. It detonates nuclear devices, bright flashes, detectable across light years if you're looking closely enough. It sends structured signals into space. The night sky that once seemed chaotic and dangerous has produced something more dangerous still. And that's where the fear deepens, because our sky doesn't just reveal our resilience, it hints at our perspective. When you grow up beneath a crowded, blazing canopy of stars, you do not see isolation, you see abundance. Every child who has ever stared upward from a dark field knows the feeling. There are countless destinations out there. Civilizations under sparse skies might grow inward, focused on their single sun, but humanity has always looked outward. Our myths are filled with constellations. Our navigation systems were built on stellar patterns. Ancient astronomers tracked the motions of planets with astonishing precision. We never accepted the sky as decoration. We saw it as invitation. When Galilei turned his telescope upward in 1609, he shattered the illusion of a perfect, unchanging cosmos. When Edwin Hubble revealed that the fuzzy patches in our sky were entire galaxies beyond our own, the universe expanded overnight. When the Voyager program launched twin probes carrying golden records into interstellar space, it was less a scientific act and more a declaration. We are coming from a galactic standpoint. That's unsettling, because if a species can survive repeated extinction-level events, if it evolves under a volatile sky, if it develops technology at exponential speed, what happens when it leaves its cradle? Other civilizations might interpret our environment as a filter, a proving ground, only something adaptable, aggressive in its curiosity, and relentless in its innovation would make it through Earth's history. And then there's our star. The sun is relatively stable compared to many stars in our region, but it still produces solar flares and coronal mass ejections powerful enough to cripple modern infrastructure. We exist one bad solar storm away from technological disruption, and yet we continue to build systems dependent on that fragile stability. We take risks. That trait might be the most frightening of all, because fear in the galaxy would not come from our weapons alone, it would come from our psychology. We are a species that climbs mountains simply because they are there. We dive into oceans that could crush us. We build machines that fly faster than sound, then faster than escape velocity. We push boundaries even when we understand the dangers. To an outside observer, humanity might look less like a peaceful civilization and more like an evolutionary experiment that refuses to stop expanding. And remember that night sky bright, crowded, chaotic. It shaped our imagination. Under its glow, we invented gods, monsters, heroes. We told stories of voyages to the heavens long before rockets existed. We mapped patterns onto randomness and found meaning in the dark. That drive to interpret and explore is woven into our cognition. If you were an ancient alien strategist analyzing emerging species, you might categorize civilizations by risk. Low-risk species evolve slowly, avoid conflict, remain planet-bound for millennia. High-risk species expand rapidly, innovate unpredictably, and demonstrate resilience under extreme pressure. Earth would light up on that chart, because our very existence under such a dramatic sky implies something profound. We are comfortable with uncertainty, and perhaps that is the ultimate reason the galaxy might fear us. Not because we are the strongest, not because we are the oldest, but because we are the most adaptable. Every extinction event sharpened us, every cosmic threat forced life here to evolve new strategies. Every disaster selected for flexibility, intelligence, cooperation, and sometimes ruthless competition. If the galaxy has witnessed countless civilizations flicker out under gentler skies, then the emergence of one forged under a turbulent canopy would stand out like a flare in the dark. The irony is that when we look up, we feel small. We see the vastness of the Milky Way and understand we are a single species on a single planet orbiting an ordinary star. We feel humility, but from another angle, from deep space. Watching our history unfold, the story looks different. A volatile region of a spiral galaxy produces a world that refuses to die, a world that evolves intelligence, a world that begins to reach outward, and the sky above it burns brighter than most. Perhaps the fear isn't of our night sky itself, perhaps it's of what kind of beings could call such a sky home, and still dare to explore beyond it, because if we learned to survive beneath a galaxy that looked like chaos, imagine what we might do once we step fully into it.
Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, don't forget like, subscribe and turn on notification so you never miss an update. And I'll see you in the next one.